What's going on, everybody? This is the rules here, and this video goes down to Mason Holt. Sorry Mason, I didn't answer your comment, I didn't have time, but now I was thinking about it and I'm gonna make a video response to your comment. So basically Mason Holt was wondering if he is a red-headed American, he should go to Russia, like how he will be treated, and is it a good idea or not good idea, in my opinion. Well, here's what I'm gonna tell you. The fact that you're redhead shouldn't be a problem in Russia for you at all. There are a lot of redheaded people in Russia. As a matter of fact, in my class, there was one girl. She's a redhead, okay? She's a redhead. And she was just fine there, you know. So the fact that you're redhead shouldn't be a problem. But I say that, would I recommend general American person go to Russia? I say probably not, unless you're either very open-minded or you're good at listening to people. And yeah, you should be very open-minded in order to go to Russia. And I've seen a lot of American people, and I don't think that they are open-minded enough to go to Russia or to any other country outside of the US. And it is hard for people generally to be open-minded. That's why I generally not a supporter of immigration. I think that people were created by God in a way that, you know, black people supposed to live in Africa, Jews in Arab should live in Middle East, Russians supposed to live in Eastern Europe, and white West European tall guys with blonde hair and blue eyes should live in Western Europe. This is how things supposed to be. And any deviation out of it is not healthy. People are doing it, and they are getting all kinds of shit right in their faces. So I'm against immigration, I'm against multiculturalism, that's my stance, okay? That's why I support Donald Trump on immigration 100%. And that's why I actually agree with Joseph Stalin when he didn't let Russians outside of their country. But anyway, let's get to the point. Let's say American guys comes to Russia, right? What do I think? Like, would I recommend it? I said, no, not quite, but if you're open-minded, maybe you can, because there is a guy, Filka, he lives in Russia and he's fine. And there are a lot of challenges, like number one challenge, okay? You know, Russian humor and American humor are very different, right? Like a lot of things which Americans can find funny, I think most Russians would find retarded, okay? Like I watch, for example, the Dave show Jackass. Dave think, oh guy, this is hilarious. And I'm looking at it. This is so fucking stupid. I'm like looking at stuff which makes American laugh. I'm like, this stuff is just retarded. That's where the Russians got the stereotype of Americans, stupid Americans. Because really, the stuff which American people find funny, me personally, I just find it very stupid. No offense, but they just, like the way I look at things. I'm sorry, but it's just the way it is. And on the contrary, the things which Russian people may find funny, American people may say, oh my god, how can you laugh at things like that? This is just weird, this is crazy. Because Russian people can have pedophile joke, or jokes about lynch and all of that, because they didn't go through all of that which Americans went through. For Russian people, they're just funny. That's like theatrical comedy. And they don't understand that American people not gonna take it lightly and they may get hurt by that. So that's why, you know, these are some moments, okay? In general, I say, if Russian comes to America, if he doesn't know, like, especially Russian men. Maybe I know about women I'm softer, so they might not have that many problems with it. But Russian comes in America, all Americans gonna walk away because they're afraid. It's not as a kind of afraid from like Muslim terrorists, but not to that extent. But it's still kind of the dynamics of fear and the idea of staying away. I think between Russians and Americans there is such a dynamics. It's like East and West. Versus Americans in Russia, they can get beaten up because they act like they're fucking retards, which can piss Russian people off, and therefore American people may get some beatings from Russians because of their stupid behavior. So these are the things to watch out.